Hey everyone, it's your girl Nisi here with Wild Pear Tarot. Thanks so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm an alchemist, a light worker, and a tarot and oracle reader that specializes in celebrity readings, pick-a-pile messages, and channeled messages for the collective. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right. Also, I accept tips, and that information is in the description box below. So tip your girl. The money goes a long way to help with content that I continue to create. And thanks so much, y'all. All right, so we're going to get into it. It's been a minute since I've done a celebrity couple. I decided to do Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde. They've been in the news a bit in the past month or so, past few months, I'd say. A couple of things going on with them. Harry Styles is, of course, One Direction member who went solo, and he's come out with a few projects. I think his most recent one, his third album, he's on tour right now. Olivia Wilde, she's a well-known actress, now a director. She has, I think she has 2 kids. The last relationship she was in lasted a few years. They're currently having some issues with custody over those kids, but we're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to talk about these two and see what's going on. Okay, so we're going to get into this reading and see what is going on between Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde. They've been together for a considerable amount of time. Interesting how they kind of got together. We're going to get into it and see what the hell's going on between these two right now. But they've been together for, I think, at least a year and a half. They kind of got together around the time of the pandemic. Now, she was with another actor. I think he's a comedian. I think he was on SNL. And it's really interesting, their connection. We're going to get into Olivia later. We're actually going to start with Harry and see what's going on with Harry's feelings towards Olivia. Spirit, show me what's going on with Harry and his feelings and attitude towards Olivia. Show me what's going on there between this couple. How is Harry feeling about Olivia? That's a really cool song. He's all right. You know, his voice is okay. Let's see what's going on here. And I'm actually going to pull. Please show me Harry's feelings towards Olivia. Please show me Harry's feelings towards Olivia. What's going on with them right now? There's another something else I needed to. Please show me overall energy of Harry in this relationship. So, please show me the overall energy of Harry in this relationship. Ooh. Okay. I'm hearing something really interesting about how he's being tired of the runaround. There's something going on with this connection where So the away card came out, and let me make sure I'm able to show this properly. The away card, and it's in the reverse. Okay. That's a really interesting card to get, the away card. Definitely feels like he was kind of running from himself, like almost like he was he was running from himself at one point, or running from things that he was afraid of, things that he was afraid to face for himself. You know, when you look at it upright, you see this very, you know, big hand, and this shadow almost coming towards this woman, and she's trying to run away from it. She's being chased by it. And in the reverse, I kind of see someone, facing that. So I don't know if there was some kind of shadow work that Harry was doing, or just kind of addressing certain fears and insecurities that have peeked out and come up in this connection. But he's definitely been looking at himself and doing some inner work, some self-healing, addressing certain issues in his life that has impacted the relationship. But there's also something about the relationship that's coming up that's saying he's tired. Like there's some element of the relationship, and I don't know if it's because the compromise, like the traveling back and forth. It just seems like I don't know if at one point they had taken a break, but this is interesting. I think at one point they had taken a break. Lord have mercy. Yeah. All right, let's get into these cards, y'all. So we got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me make sure this comes out. All right, we got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. And we got the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is, something's telling me this relationship may be on its last legs, or just, there's certain things that are going to have to be kind of ironed out in order for them to work through this connection. His feelings towards her seems to be very sexualized. I don't think he necessarily sees, like, he seems to be the type of guy who's like, I'm just going with the flow, I'm enjoying myself. I'm not getting that he wants something as serious as she does. And we'll look into her feelings and what's kind of going on and what's coming up there. I think that with him doing some shadow work, him addressing certain things, his fears and insecurities, is starting to bring up some enlightened areas about the relationship that he doesn't really like. Page of Pentacles in reverse, to me, is definitely showing someone who's not willing to make a full investment. I don't see someone who, Page is the start of something. Right? It's the start. It is the, they're like the neophyte, right? I always say that. Like, pages are like the neophytes element. They're like the baby in the family, the child in the family. And they're still trying to work through, you know, certain things. They're starting a new chapter, new ideas, new growth, and they're just really starting on their path of, you know, gaining material possessions, gaining certain things that they want to accomplish, those type of accomplishments. There's a bit of an innocence and playfulness there, and just also someone who's looking, not fully looking ahead, but there's a fun element here about, you know, just wanting to explore and see what opportunities are available. It's like seeing kind of what's out there. And in the reverse, that creativity and playfulness is just not, there's some sort of block. There's some sort of lack of focus. There's it's almost like a lack of purpose here. Is what I'm picking up, is what Spirit's kind of showing me. It's like there seems to be a lack of purpose with this connection. I don't think he's really fully discovered why he's with this woman. It's just, he's just been kind of like, I'm going along for the ride. I'm going along for the ride. Ace of Wands. Like, this is very, this energy is not, it doesn't have, to me, it's like there's no, it's not foundational. There's nothing about this connection that's foundational in terms of the feelings there. It's not secure, right? There's no level of security here that I'm getting from this connection. Ace of Wands, I'm seeing this more as someone who's very much attracted to, he's very much attracted to Olivia. He's very much attracted to her energy, like there's a youthfulness to Olivia, even though she's 10 years older than him. And I know that seems to be an issue for some of his fans, which is like, he's a grown-ass man, she's a grown-ass woman. I don't see what the problem is, y'all. I don't see what the problem is. But Ace of Wands here, it's you know, I think there's huge attraction there. There's chemistry in terms of that attractiveness. There's, you know, the desire component that's there. But in terms of a real ass, like, foundation, like trying to grow with this person, you know, they can, I was reading some articles about the timeline of kind of how they got together and all these other things. It just seems like he's having fun. I don't know. He may be recognizing that there may be, I don't know. I'm almost picking up, like, in some ways he may be using her. I'm just gonna be real. This is what I'm picking up, y'all. I think he may be using her. Like, he's, you know, I'm not even trying to front. Like, let me drink my water. What I'm picking up is that he may be using her. Like, this is not someone who is truly, especially with this Two of Cups in the reverse, this is not someone who in terms of feelings, right? In terms of feelings, to me, it definitely seems like there's a blockage. And I'm seeing this more as he's not opening his heart up. He's not opening his heart up at all to this woman. Like, it's very much on the attractive surface level, chemistry level. Like, we have great chemistry, like, and he just plays on that. He's enjoying himself there. But with the Pentacles and these Cups cards, it's like he's not open to really building something with her. Not on the emotional level. It may be coming off as he's doing that, like them meeting family and all these other elements that have been reported. But emotionally, it's not there. Emotionally, for this woman, he doesn't have it. I'm not looking at this. This to me is not showing that he has any kind of emotional depth and a level of security with this woman. And to me, this two of Cups in the reverse, I'm seeing, it's like he's not there's an unwillingness there's an unwillingness for him from him to open up his heart to her. There's an unwillingness, like he is closed off from opening his heart to her. And I think it's a lack of trust. I think there's some insecurity, and also some of the shadow work that he's doing. He recognizes that he's not even ready for something as permanent as that. They're together, but I don't know if there's pressure going on. We're gonna look more into that, but yeah, that what's coming up is like he's not. It's almost like he's not ready, and he's just having fun with her. He's like, yeah, we can do titles. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't care. You know, like it's just very. It's a very fleeting energy here, and it's really rooted in like the attractive element. Oh, we're attracted to each other. Cool, and that's about it. Let's get into Olivia and see what's going on with her. Oh, okay. Let's get into Olivia and see what's going on with her. Spirit, please show me. Please show me how Olivia feels about Harry. What are her true feelings and attitude towards Harry in this connection, in this relationship? Please show me Olivia's feelings towards Harry in this connection. Thank you. As it was. That's a good song. Catchy as hell. He's really focused on his music. I'm just like, yo. Damn. He's very focused on his music for real. Like he's just this I don't know. We'll see how Olivia's feeling about him. Spirit, please show me Olivia's feelings towards Harry, true feelings and attitudes towards Harry. Whew, okay, this is going to be an interesting layout here. All right. Olivia towards Harry. Try to set this up. This is a really interesting way Spirit has me spreading this out. All right, let me see here. All right, let me see here. Spirit, please give me the overall energy of Olivia's feelings towards Harry and her sentiment about the relationship. Please give me the overall energy of Olivia and her feelings towards Harry. Synchronicity. Yeah, she thinks he came at the right time, right place, right time, right? So she definitely believes in, you know, like the signs, and she felt like that she was aware enough to be able to see, okay, I'm seeing what's going on between us. I'm seeing our connection unfolding, and she was open. Like she was always open for something new. I think she liked him, and then he kind of picked up on it. Yeah, it's. I think she believes that this is kind of a fated connection, that she was meant to. She was meant to connect with him. She was meant to be in this situation, this connection with him. And she's just very much into, I'm just going to flow, see where it goes, see what happens. I don't think she's trying to put too much pressure on the connection as well. She's just trying to have fun and enjoy herself. But there is coming to a point where she is going to be like, okay, where is this going? Even though they are considered boyfriend and girlfriend, it doesn't seem like it's as cemented as she would like. I'll say it's not as cemented as she would like. Like, you know, people have the titles, but then it's almost like it's still kind of an open situation. I'm kind of getting that vibe as well. But let's see what the cards say as far as her feelings towards him. Strength card, the Hermit card. These are major arcanas. Three of Cups. Lord have mercy. Three of Cups in the reverse and Two of Pentacles. All right, let's show these cards. So we got the Strength card. This is upright. The Hermit card. There's a lot of juxtaposition here. We got the Three of Cups in the reverse. She doesn't like his friends. This is a Three of Cups. And then we have the Two of Pentacles upright. Oh, man. I don't know what this is. It almost seems like she's trying to catch up with him. Like she's trying to match his energy, but she really doesn't. Y'all, please stop lying to yourselves in these relationships, okay? I just gotta say, like, for anyone who's watching this, stop lying to yourself, okay? This energy I'm getting is like, she's definitely, it's like she's trying to keep up with, I'm hearing keep up with the Joneses, but what it really is, the Joneses, not in the way of like wealth and money and fame, but in the energy of like celebrity and fun. I'm a fun girl. I know how to do this. Like I can, like, she's trying to live out her heydays, her 20s again. And like, nah, bitch, you about to be 40. You got 2 kids. Like, you have things to take care of. This Strength card and these 2 cards here I'm looking at, and I'm like, no, to her, it's like she's trying to figure out a way to make it work. She's willing to sacrifice. She's willing to do the things that need to be done because, again, she believes this is a fated connection. It was supposed to come out this way. She very much believes in that type of synchronicity and things, you know, seeing different symbols and angel numbers and like all those different things. And it doesn't take away from that, but it's almost like she was overanalyzing the signs. And she's in a connection that takes a lot of energy and balance. It requires balance. It requires being able to figure out, how am I going to create balance in this partnership along with my other responsibilities. This doesn't seem very like, I don't know what, like the energy I'm getting from this is not very lovey-dovey, y'all. This is not very lovey-dovey. It's not mother-son type of connection, but it definitely is not. And maybe in the beginning stages, it was very fun and flirtatious, but now that they're a year in and more serious topics are coming up, it's now like, do we really want the same things? Are we really into the same, do we have the same values? We don't have the same responsibilities. Harry Styles don't have no kids. You know, like, he doesn't have any children. She does. And she's having to grow up 2 kids in this very weird dynamic, right? Like, you know, she has to co-parent. She's dealing with the custody battle. Like, she's trying to, it's almost like she's trying to do it all. She's trying to girl boss it out, and it's not happening. It's not happening because what's being lost right now is like the fun element. The same thing that attracted them, like each other, like them to each other, is the same thing that's like causing issues right now, or there's a lack here, or there's problems in that department, like the fun part, because now it's like she's getting to the fact where I don't know why, it's almost like she really feels like I have responsibilities. Like, she's very, it's really interesting because it almost seems like the persona that people have of Olivia Wilde is that she's very quirky and funny, and she jokes around a lot, and she makes a lot of little, like, you know, funny things and things like that. But it's very much like behind the scenes, like, to me, I'm getting it's just, she has a lot of things going on. She's trying to, and the Hermit card, it's almost like the Hermit card with this Three of Cups in the reverse, it's almost like the fun that she's having. I'm picturing Harry kind of having fun, enjoying his life, enjoying the music that he's making, enjoying creating the music videos. He has a whole bunch of friends. He has like, and she's kind of off to the side because she's like the older woman. Like it's very weird. I'm just getting like, it's a very odd dynamic here. Because it almost seems like she is too mature for him. If they had similar kind of like values and stuff, and she's very much tied down to her responsibilities, and she's still trying to make it work because of her belief in like this whole thing of that it was fated and it's destiny and all this other stuff. Like it was fated, and we were supposed to be together and all this other stuff. And what it's really looking like is she's not sure about whether or not she can keep up this high energy pace that he has. She just doesn't have the same, she don't have the same outlook. Like, oh Lord have mercy. Yeah. And I think she's trying to chalk it up to, oh, but this is fated. Like, this is how we're, this is how it's supposed to be, or whatever she's coming up with. I don't know. That's the energy I'm getting from this, is like, she really thinks that things are, I just keep getting this energy of like, she really believes in like, this is fated. This is going to work out because it's meant to be and all this other stuff. And it's like, no, what really it's lessons. It's a, and I don't want to say anything is like, oh, it's a karmic relationship, but it may very well be, because that's the energy I'm getting from this reading, is that there's lessons both of them need to learn at this particular stage in their life. And he's starting to look at himself in certain ways. Whether she is, it looks like she's going to start looking at herself with the Hermit card that came out. So that's really interesting. Let's get into the overall energy of the relationship, and then we'll look into the future of their connection. All right. Let's get into the relationship energy. We got into the feelings that they have for each other. I was also going to add, she does really believe in like his music and what he's doing. Like, she really believes in that. And he believes in her. That's one thing about like, the bond, the attraction and chemistry is there, but I think they also believe in each other's like talents and creativity. But they're just not, for some reason, they're not able to celebrate together. I don't know what that is. It's like, maybe because of scheduling, like actually, like physically celebrate, but then also, I don't know if it's also like emotionally celebrate. Like, the support system isn't there. I don't think it's interesting. I think she's almost upset because like, he's not really a friend to her. That's what I'm getting. He doesn't have that emotional support like a friend would. And that's kind of clawing her up a bit. It's like, ooh, she's recognizing that, that he doesn't have that sentiment towards her. But Spirit, please show me what's going on in terms of what's the energy, or the current energy of their relationship. Harry Styles, Olivia Wilde, Harry Styles, and Olivia Wilde. What's the current energy of their relationship? Please show me. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Please show me the overall energy of this connection. Thank you. Harry Styles, Olivia Wilde, Harry Styles. Okay. Ooh, y'all showing me to do something a little different. This is interesting. All right. All right. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of movement here, right? Like, and I see this a lot with in terms of they're going to be traveling a lot together. They're going to be spending more time with each other. This is something, but again, this energy is not Ace of Pentacles. Let's go over the cards, y'all, because I'm just like, what? Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles. We have the Chariot, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords. It may signal a new beginning, y'all. This may signal something where it may be a new start for them. Like, maybe they think, I think they may have, they're going to have a talk. Like, I feel like they're going to have a lengthy talk one night and, like, kind of really go through and talk through some of the things that are missing in the connections. I think they're going to continue to stay together. I think that this is going to be a continuation of their relationship. It does look like the start of something where they could be able to start a foundation, but they have to have a talk first. It's almost like I'm getting like they have to have a lengthy discussion and communicate about, like, they have to communicate about what is it that they want before they can move forward. Otherwise, this Chariot card and the Knight of Swords card, as much as they like want to move forward, because it looks like they're both invested in moving forward, right? Like, even though there's an element that I had picked up on from Harry, that he's like tired, and the energy is like there's not a strong foundation here. The energy, though, is showing that it may turn, it may change. Like, this may change where he wants to make another like a deeper commitment. But I just, for some reason, though, I don't know why this energy is like, I'm just not getting a strong foundation here. Like a strong unit, a strong bond, something that's girded into like something where they're like, they complement each other. There's a strong value system where they align. Like, it just seems like more of a flightiness. They're having a lot of fun, a lot of good energy, but she's determined to figure life out and try to find balance. He is not as rooted in building something with her, and unless they have a talk, like a really deep talk about what's next for their relationship, because I see this Chariot card is almost like, and this is the card that came out first, and why Spirit wanted me to put this in the middle of the card, because it's almost like this, they have, before they can continue, the Chariot is forward movement. The Chariot is it's principality, it's going forward. And first, though, you got to know where you're going. I mean, you can't just be, right? Like, there's directions that you can take. There's something about, and there's an action-oriented component with the Chariot card. And being able to move forward, and but also knowing where you're going, knowing why you're doing it and how you're going to get there. And what's coming up is that if they don't have a discussion about this, I don't see this kind of panning out, because they're not going to be on the same page. They're not going to be on the same page, and it's going to be very flighty. This Knight of Swords to me is like someone who's just man, it's like they're trying to throw something at a board to just make it stick, and it's just not gonna. I just get flightiness from here. And here, the Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity to start something, to really build a foundation, but it really is going to be off of what they both truly want out of this connection. So they gotta get straight, okay? Lord have mercy. They gotta get it together. Let's finish this off with the future of their relationship. What's it looking like? Okay, let's see. Spirit, please show me the future of this relationship, Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles. What's the future of this connection? What's it looking like in terms of this connection? What is it looking like for these two? Thank you, Spirit. What is it looking like for Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles? He's definitely, them songs, some of those songs he has on his album are definitely about her. He will make lyrics and little hints about it. You know, I think because he's trying to process. It's almost like that shadow work that he's been doing. He's trying to process stuff and trying to get out like what he needs to get out. So yeah, he's trying to figure life out. This is what Spirit's showing me. Ooh. This is all kind of crazy. Okay. All right. Please show me the future of Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles together. Let's see. 9 of Candles. Okay. And the 5 of Candles. Okay. And I'm going to do one more card here. 9 of Candles, 5 of Candles. I'm going to get into it. So give me one more card. Thank you. Please show me the future of their relationship. What's the future of Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde? Thank you. As it was. They too much. Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I think that, ooh, Lord have mercy. I just see that this is, I mean, this is heavy wands energy, heavy wands. And I just see this seems to be a very passionate relationship, one that is full of excitement in terms of their chemistry and their attractiveness towards each other. Spirit's not showing me whether or not this is going to continue, but it seems like it's going to continue for a little bit longer. But with the 9 of Candles and the 5 of Candles, this candles represents wands. This is heavy wands energy, and I just see there's going to be little spats here and there, right? There's going to be like them kind of arguing over certain things and like these little competitive type of elements of their relationship in terms of success. Even though there is an element of support there, I think that there is some level of guardedness here. Again, you know, the 2 of Cups came out for Harry, and he's not ready or willing to open his heart. Spirit's not showing me whether or not they're going to end their relationship anytime soon. It's just showing that there's going to still be a lot of walls up. There's just, this is they're going to continue. They're going to continue to have their fun, enjoy, you know, their time together and whatnot. But this energy is giving like a lot of passion, a lot of heat, not much rooted in anything that is like foundational that you can build off of. If anything, I think it's them just having fun and enjoying themselves. I think that maybe with this this Wands energy, I think that and this Five of Candles, let me see. Maybe eventually one of them may feel like they're going to be boxed in or not have like the room to grow or the room to go forward and move in the ways that they want to move. They're not going to have the freedom. Nine of Candles is like, you know, it's always like this protectiveness. Like there's something here where it's like there's going to be walls up. There's walls up for on both sides. Both sides there's walls up. So whether or not they work on this, it's going to be up to them, but I'm not seeing this energy move forward in the way that it needs to. Not for them to build anything strong. It seems like a very fleeting connection. Even though they've been together for a significant time, it's almost like they're good with the surface, not with anything else. One more thing I'm going to get into, I wanted to ask, this custody battle between Olivia and Wilde and Jason Sudeikis, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but what's going on with that? Because Lord have mercy, that connection, she was engaged to him for 7 years. And then she ended up breaking off the engagement. I don't understand. Look, anyways. I'm definitely judging how you engaged for 7 years. Lord have mercy. I don't understand that one. But, y'all let me know in the comments. What happened? What's going on with that? Olivia Wilde and Jason Sudeikis. What's going on with that, y'all? And I'm just gonna, yep. She's still grieving, man. Y'all, Lord have mercy. She's still trying to... Anything else you want to add? Lord have mercy between this... See? Oh, Lord have mercy. She's not over this past connection. She hasn't fully dealt with it yet. He hasn't fully dealt with it yet. So the Eight of Cups here. We got the Eight of Cups. We got the Temperance card. And we have the Tower. Yeah, this was a rough go. Something else is going to pop off between these two. Something else is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to come out in the news. It might, but she knew she had to get out of this situation. This was not the right connection for her. She knew that. He was stalling. He stalled a lot. I think there was a lot of betrayal, and a lot of pretenses in this connection. He's not a nice man. I don't know what's going on. Some of them people who that man cracking them jokes, that man has an evil streak for real. Something going on with him, but this energy is showing like she knew she had to leave. She knew she had to get out of this situation. She's still trying to heal from this. I feel like this really messed up her ideas of love and connection and commitment. Like it's almost like she doesn't trust people like she used to. I don't think she trusts in love as much as she used to. She is having to start over. Took a lot out of her, and she's been trying to get back to. And I think that's why that Hermit card came out. Like she's just been trying to get back to herself, and like, you know, outside of being a mother, outside of being, you know, a fiance, outside of, you know, so it almost seems like she might not be as committed to this connection either. Like, you know, I'm not getting pressure from either side of like, okay, are we gonna do this or what? Are we gonna get married or what? Like, it's none of that. It's none of that. Boyfriend and girlfriend, okay, but it's none of this like marriage type of stuff. There's something else that I think is going to come out between these two, between her and Jason Sudeikis in terms of this custody battle, or just something else involving their past relationship that maybe wasn't known, or some sort of issue, something else coming up between those two. But this was already a failed connection. Like, it was like something about him is just not, he's not a nice dude. Spirit's telling me he's not a nice dude. You know, she wasn't always nice either in this connection, but he's not, him particularly, hell no. She's just trying to get back to kind of how she was. I think she's looking for balance. Like, there is something emotional balance. Like, the two of Pentacles came out, and that was more about like, okay, trying to figure out how's this gonna work scheduling wise, like her trying to figure out financially, and like her kids, like that was more in the material sense. This is very much in the sense of, I need peace, I need stability, I don't want to keep dealing with these same problems over and over again. So what do I need to do to make sure this doesn't happen again? Like, she's just like, what do I have to do? You know, it's like tempering things down. It's like she's looking for harmony. She's looking for like, I need things to be calm, because at some point it was not calm. It was a shit show. This Tower card here. So hopefully things kind of work out with her and this dude and Jason Sudeikis as well. But it's looking like it's not gonna be the way it is. All right, y'all. That was my reading on Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles. Thanks so much for tuning in, okay? Again, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. More videos on the way, more celebrity couples on the way. I love to hear your feedback. Please provide comments below. All right, and yeah, that was it, y'all, okay? It's your girl Nisi here with Wild Pear Tarot, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Bye.